What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in War3Zuk. So before we even get started, we need to eat and drink a little bit. Had kind of a busy overnighter. I was mining some iron, mining some rock, and then I decided to go out and try to get a few vehicles chopped up because I needed to get a whole bunch of the batteries so we can make ourselves the impact driver. And I ended up getting enough, so we're good to go on that. Um, got a decent amount of rock. We got a little bit of iron, so it was a pretty decent night. I mean, it wasn't horrible. Got a couple more animal kills, so we're now only 7 away. But there really wasn't much out. I killed 2 snakes, 1 rabbit, 1 boar, and 1 direwolf, and that was it. So anyway, just been letting this smelt up, and I've been making steel pretty quickly. We got our HD welder made, and we got our cell made, so we can go ahead and now craft up our impact wrench. But before we do that, go ahead and take this so we can get basically the max grade we can craft. You can only craft grade 5, which is, whoops, wrong skill, my apology. It's actually in here, it's in perception. I always get that confused, it being a tool. So anyway, you can only craft grade 5. Now, that's unfortunate, but at the same time, it is what it is, unfortunately. So anyway, we're going to get that going. That's basically the only thing we're going to be doing on here at the moment. We still do not have our HD auger schematic. So we're kind of just shit out of luck there for the moment, but you know, oh well, it is what it is. We'll eventually find it at some point, or I don't think we can buy them, but you know, now I think of it, I don't think we can actually buy them. Or rather, I don't know, I can't remember if I've ever seen a HD schematic. Oh wait, whoops, forgot to grab that first. There we go. Get all that going, we're gonna grab that and come back over here. Drop that off, grab some rebar and our nail gun, and that should do us pretty well for starting on our horde base. Now, unfortunately, as far as the robotic sledge goes, we do not have one yet. So, and as far as robotics parts, as you guys can see, nowhere to be found. So, you know, it is what it is. We're going to be checking the trader today as well, because there's one thing I do want to buy at the trader. If we can find ourselves a motorcycle, that'd be fantastic. But, you know, if we don't, we can survive with the bicycle for now. We don't really have a whole lot as far as vehicle parts goes. The only thing we actually have other than the handlebars is a UAZ chassis. So I think that's a Stumpy. I just heard. Oh, he's right there. Oh, Stumpy. He's feral too. Splat. Alright, so let's go over and just gonna give this guy a good whack. He's a little slow. That's alright. Whoops. That wasn't much of a hit. Apparently that was the full hit. That's kinda odd. The hell, do we have a roaming horde come through or something that I missed? Splat. God, I love that. That is so awesome. I'm gonna definitely have to look into making a better one of these and get more mods put into it, because man, that's so much fun. Hit him in the head, just one good doink like that, and splat. So anyway, just gonna chunk up these trees, get them the hell out of the way here. I was debating where I want to put my horde base, and I think we're just gonna do it right out here. It's gonna be pretty close to our main base. Maybe we don't want it that close because they might end up. I don't know if they can actually spawn inside of our base. That's a good question. Maybe if we put a land claim block down, they couldn't. But I don't want to take the chance, because, you know, that would suck to come get done with Horde Night and come back to our base and there's a whole bunch of shit destroyed. So we're gonna go over here actually. we'll just set up right here. This should work out. It's not exactly flat. We do have a nice flat area. Well, let's check out over here actually. We could make this work. We can make this work. We just gotta do a little bit of clearing of stuff. We do have our iron mine up there, so that's just fine. I mean, I'm not too concerned with that. Really not a big deal if they get into that on us, because, well, it's just a simple underground mine, and it doesn't even run this way anyway. I think it runs southwest or south. So anyway, we just got to do a little bit of clearing out here. Nothing too special. Just go ahead and cut through the boulders and the trees, get them out of our way. Then we're going to start setting up. Now, unfortunately, without the robotic sledge, that does kind of limit what we're going to be doing with the Horde base. But I had made this base, I don't know, had to have been at least a week ago now that I tested it out off camera. And yeah, it has to have been at least a week by now. But it's got to be the most hilarious, but possibly the dumbest thing ever to watch when the robotic sledge starts punching them. I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. But God, it's just so funny to watch. It really is. I mean, you watch the zombies just get decked by the robotic sledge, and it's pretty funny. So anyway, it's a pretty simple design. I don't really go huge when I make a Horde base. I just don't want to, and there's a couple reasons for that. One, if I'm going to spend, you know, a couple in-game days building a base, it's going to be my main base. I like my main base to be huge. I like my Horde base to be simple and small and just effective. Because, you know, especially with the mods, you never know what's going to come out. This mod is, I don't know how long he's been making this mod, but, you know, it changes up all the time. So you never know what they're going to end up throwing at you as far as stuff goes. So, I don't know, I prefer to build small for the Horde base and big for the main base. So anyway, what we want to do is we basically want to get a kind of ramp set up and basically funnel the zombies up the ramp is basically how I will describe it. So just going to set up, let's see, we can set up right about here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 6 blocks. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 2, and 1, of course. And then we're gonna change this to ramps, and that way they can just walk right up it, or run, whichever the case may be. So just set this up like this. And again, it's nothing special. I mean, it's pretty simplistic when you think about it, but it works really well. So anyway, just gonna set that up like that for now, and then we'll build like a catwalk off of it kind of thing, or a walkway, whatever you want to call it. I should have brought my damn weed whacker. You know what? Let's go get that, because yeah, we need the weed whacker. The weed whacker is like, I don't know, it's probably one of my favorite tools on here. I have 3 favorite tools, by the way. The Weed Whacker is one, the HD Auger is one, and the HD Impact is the other one. Those 3 are like my must-have. Now the nail gun is great, don't get me wrong, but as far as like my must-haves, yeah, I just gotta have them. And yeah, we're not using our auger or our chainsaw. This little mini hatchet here works great by itself, so I really didn't see a need to use the chainsaw. I mean, it's just more noise, more gas, and yeah, I don't know. Don't see a need to be using it at the moment. We will use it once we get an HD chainsaw, but for now it's like, meh, just don't need it. So anyway, let's clear this out and go to town on it. I love this thing. Whoops. Gonna have to take out that rebar now because I hit it. That's alright though. Clearing the area over here for where we're actually going to set up the part we're standing on. So it's going to be a little bit larger. It's not going to be huge, but it's going to be a little bit larger, and we're going to need to make bars yet to place around on the top for vulture control, because the vultures give the bird flu, which is one of the 4 super bugs, and yeah, we don't want to get that. So we're definitely going to have to make like a bird cage kind of thing around us to make sure that they stay the hell away, because don't want to be dealing with getting any of the super bugs as much as possible. And so far we've done a pretty damn good job of making sure we haven't got that stuff. So I can't say the same off camera. Off camera I play kind of a little bit wild, so yeah, I take a lot more chances off camera, and I pay for it, that's for sure. But anyway, there we go, we got that all cleared out. So this, we don't have the iron to fix it, so we're just gonna pop it out, and then we'll just place ourselves a new one back in there, just like so. And now we can go ahead and all these lovely upgrades. This is why the nail gun's really good. You just comb through them like crazy. So anyway, what we want to do now is, as you realize this isn't too high either, because chances are, ooh, that's a chicken. Sorry, gotta chase it down. It's like, ooh, squirrel. Almost like that, but we need the animal kills, so I'm gonna definitely take the chance and kill him. So that was actually a lot easier than I was expecting. I'm not even gonna bother harvesting him right now. I just don't really need the meat. I just need the kills at the moment. So anyway, as I was saying, what we're going to do now is we're going to make ourselves the catwalk that's going to basically lead straight over to where we're standing. Now it's going to be completely connected. We're not going to have it like so there's a opening to make the zombies jump out of or any sort of shit like that. It's just going to be one straight catwalk with a couple support rails in there. So as you can see, I just went 3 blocks over and put in the support. You could do it however you really want, but I like to do a couple of them because the zombies sometimes do get a little dumb and try to attack the stuff. So anyway, we're going to go 3 more, and then we're going to start making our actual platform that we're going to stand on. So now we can go ahead and just get these done like that. We could go across the top and upgrade that, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. So anyway, we need to come out, I think, right here, and this will be our center point. So we're gonna just go a 9x9 platform for now, and again, we can add on to it. We can do this however we want later on, but just for now, just gonna be kind of simplistic, nothing too fancy. And I see I didn't get enough grass cut out, so back to the weed whacker quick and cut out basically everywhere I needed to, except quite far enough out. So that's alright though. That is alright. Doesn't take long to cut through the stuff with this, so I really don't mind using this one bit. Matter of fact, I kind of like to play with it because it's nice to be able to get rid of all this damn grass and stuff like that. Honestly, it would be nice to have a setting in game to be able to turn it off after so long. You know, like basically once you don't need plant fiber anymore, just turn the grass off so it just goes away. That'd be fantastic. But anyway, I'm just gonna set this up now. I make this so it is solid around the outside, and there's only going to be one way up onto it, and that's going to be that walkway that we're building for the zombies to walk across. So again, it's nothing fancy, nothing special. Oh, it's actually dropped some shit off because we're encumbered and can feel it slowing me down. Unfortunately, we have very, very limited inventory at the moment, and yeah, it's kind of sucks. Oh, it is. Oh well, it is what it is. Not a big deal, but we should have plenty of concrete for this. But again, this is going to be what, 6 high, I believe. So Just gonna go ahead and do this up. Now, once we build this, we won't be able to get in from the outside here, which is just fine. Eventually, what I want to do is, you guys know I like to do this. I do like to tunnel down underneath and connect my main base to my horde base, so I actually have a different way in there. Now, how's that gonna really affect the zombies coming in? It really shouldn't, but unless they decide to dig, I guess would be the only thing. So, which I don't foresee them trying to do that. I'm gonna actually make the floor completely solid on the bottom there, with the exception of where we're gonna be putting our route in from our main base. So anyway, this is basically how it's gonna connect up. So it's gonna come straight onto here. We're gonna have a door here, and then we're gonna have a window. I guess we really don't even need a window, because all I do is, now the platform on top is again also completely solid as well. So what I do is I just stand there with the door open. Simple. Stand there with the door open, have a gun, and what I found really nice to do with the robotic sledge is just put it like right off that pillar there, and just have him punching off of there. So that's what we'd do, is we'd set him up right there, and as the zombies walk by, he just punches them and slows them down or knocks them off. Now, eventually what I do want to do is I want to put HD blade traps all the way around this. For now, we're going to use spikes, just to kind of try to keep them, deter them from the wall. Now, we could also put spikes like around where the sledge is going to knock them off, but I'm kind of greedy with getting kills, so yeah, I don't like to share too much with my traps, as much as possible anyway. I like to get it all for myself, so I know, kind of greedy that way, but I like the XP. I like to get the kills myself. You know, with the blade traps, you at least get XP for it. You're not really killing it yourself, but it works out. So I'll share with my blade traps, but not with like the placeable traps that you don't get anything out of. I know, it's kind of dumb, but it's just how I like to play. So anyway, let's keep going with this. Again, nothing too special, just something that I wanted to try out because of the that new turret, and yeah, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to play around with. Now, I know the turret looks absolutely dumb. It does. When I first saw it, I was like, what would you ever use this stupid thing for? Well, you use it to have a good laugh when you're kicking the zombie's ass on Horde Night, is what you do. So yeah, we're just gonna seal this up. Now, we are going to have one pillar right in the middle here that's gonna go straight up and be basically our support for our foundation up top. So it's gonna come up like this and basically just help to hold the platform up. So again, nothing too special, nothing too fancy, just something that is gonna work out hopefully really well for us. And then what I like to do is I like to mark the hole that I'm going to tunnel into with just a wood block and upgrade around it. So just like this, solid floor on the bottom with the exception of that for now. And if we really wanted to, if we were really concerned about digging zombies, we could just stick a piece of rebar in there, upgrade it, and then knock it out when we were ready. But to be honest, I am not at all concerned with the digging zombies. If they do tunnel around underneath us and happen to or tunnel around below us and happen to come up in there, well, so be it. Then, you know, I guess I will take that chance, just because I just don't think that's gonna happen. So anyway, that's just my opinion on it. I might be completely wrong. They might actually go for that spot. I actually didn't have that spot like that in my off-camera one. I just had it completely solid. So I don't know, guess we'll find out, but again, I'm not too concerned with it. We can handle them either way. So nothing else, if they do decide to tunnel, and we could just shut the door and kill them off if we need to. So anyway, we're gonna before we actually do go and finish this off, we're actually going to upgrade all this in here. Because we can get everything else from the outside, with the exception of, obviously, the flooring. So, whoops. Really, I was able to, interesting. And yeah, we will gain a decent amount of levels, and we do have a few skill points to spend, so we will get to them though, probably at the end of the video. I mean, don't really know of any that we absolutely need at the moment. So anyway, go ahead and do the upgrading. We might need some more concrete now that I look at this, because this is gonna be, yeah, that's what I thought. We ran out already. Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong. Uh-oh, we got a roaming horde. Where's the zombie bears? I know this roaming horde. Where are the bears? Oh nope, it's all dogs this time. There's two there, and there's two more here. I'm gonna say normally it's three dogs and 2 bears. Well, that's the one I have gotten. I'm glad it's not the zombie bears, because oh man, them zombie bears are absolutely nasty on here. I remember playing around off camera. Day 3 I actually got that horde. 3 zombie dogs and 2 zombie bears, and all I had was a blunderbuss on me. I actually wasn't carrying around my shotgun from the class. And yeah, it took like, I don't know, I think I hit the zombie bear 6 times with the blunderbuss. And yeah, it didn't even die from that. So, oh, there he is. Quit dodging. There's actually more. Got more over there yet, too? Oh, awesome. Good for the rotten flesh, good for the bones. Beautiful. I don't mind the zombie dogs too much. What the hell are you doing up there, stupid bike? Hello? There's 2 there. I think there's 2 over there, and is there still 1 over there? These don't count as animals, though. They don't. How the hell does that work? It's a dog. It's a dog, is it not? It says zombie dog. Dog is an animal. Might be a dead animal, but it's still an animal. Alright, let's finish clearing these guys out, because there's actually quite a few. There's still 2 left there. Oh. Didn't see that one. I was too busy looking at the other one. Right. Not worried about taking a couple hits from them. We got medical stuff, and these guys don't give super bug that I know of. Yeah, I'll definitely take advantage of these guys for all the bones and the rotten flesh. Where'd this guy go? Behind the tree? There he is. There we go. A lot of zombie dogs. I kind of like that. They said great for the rotten flesh and bones. Definitely need it for the glue. And I think there is still 1 left over here, if I remember right. There he is. But, like I said, why the hell do they not count as an animal? They should count as an animal. And why the hell is my bike floating? That's another thing. Did I miss something with that? That it now? No, there's still 1 over there yet. And there's a feral. We're gonna go give him the smackdown. Oops. There we go. Yeah, there's still another dog right here. Draw him over here. Just a club on him, shall we? That was kind of vicious, I guess. Yeah, that was a nice little roaming horde. How much rotten flesh did we get? 200. Holy crap, that's enough for the quest itself. Damn. That was pretty good. My bike's still there. I was gonna say, hopefully it didn't keep floating away or something. I think that's it now, though. Looks like it is. So anyway, let's get back up here. We're gonna put the rest of our flooring down now. Now that the excitement's all done. So just get up here and plop down the rest of our rebar. Then we'll go see what we got for cement done. I am still gonna be making some more cement yet. Because yeah, we'll end up using it regardless, whether it's for this before Horde Night or you know, for our main base. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for a main base. I normally go with an underground build just because I love building underground. You can make just absolutely enormous build out of it, and you really don't have anything to like get in your way. Other buildings, you know, the terrain. Why the hell are you up there? Can we ride it up there? Okay, sure. So yeah, let's go back and see what we got for more cement. Our impact driver should be ready. So we're gonna take that out. We're gonna test that out so you guys can see just how much you get out of that. I'm just gonna drop off this crap in the bike because, well, don't need it at the moment. Don't need that on us at the moment either. So go ahead and open this up. What do we got? 800. Yeah, that's not enough. But anyway, we got that now, so this we can just do away with. As far as like mods go for this, you only put a cosmetic in it, so you know there's really nothing you can do with that. For the first Horde Night, like I had mentioned, we are going to be using iron spikes for it, so we do need to get some forged iron and start making them up as well. Let's actually move stuff around here quick. Now we can actually get rid of that. And actually, let's do this instead. There we go. So we're going to keep this on us. We're going to head back over and do what we can for little bits of upgrades. And yeah, that'll be that. So now we got this, which beautiful. Doesn't use stamina. Yeah. So I think this thing's fully modded. No, we could actually use the structural brace mod from this. Or we send it on its way. Get rid of it. There we go. Modify this. Pop that in there. Good enough for now. So let's go over and take a look at that and see if we can find some more zombie dogs on the way. In a way, I was kind of surprised that it wasn't dogs and bears like I had before. So honestly, that's what I was expecting. I was really expecting it to be zombie dogs, zombie bears, but that's alright. I'm not complaining. Those zombie bears are one hell of a thing to kill, so they can definitely take the hits. I don't know what they have for HP, but I know they're pretty meaty. That is for sure. So yeah, this goes fantastic with the nail gun. I might have to consider the nail gun to be in my top tools. That's it already? Holy crap. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need a lot more than I thought. I definitely misjudged what I was gonna use. So yeah, yeah, I might actually have to consider putting the nail gun in my top 5, I guess. Instead of having a top 3, I guess I'll have a top 5 then. So kind of wanted to see if there's any more of these zombie dogs. Just because they're a great source of bones, and I figure we might as well knock them out if they're around, but nope. That was all of them, I think. If not, oh well, I'm not too concerned with it. But anyway, now we need to find ourselves some vehicles to go ahead and take apart with this brand new thing. Here we go. Got a full car here. That's what we were looking for. Beautiful. Alright, search it up. Make sure there's no zombies around before we start. And this is going to go pretty quick. Beautiful. So as you guys can see, we did get quite a few resources, 2 batteries, 2 radiators, and we did harvest a pretty decent amount of stuff other than oil. Oil we didn't get a whole lot, but the resources are random when you're salvaging, so you could get a whole lot, you could get next to nothing. I mean, it just depends on the vehicle sometimes. But anyway, let's keep going here, and our bike just went in like turbo mode there. I love when it does that. It just like goes like a son of a gun. Take apart these ones as well. They don't have any motors or batteries that you can get apart out of them. The car has to have 2 layers or more in order for you to get any batteries or engines out of them. But I still like to take them apart because you get a decent amount of gas and other crafting components. So let's see if we can find ourselves. I wonder if the bus is respawned. Ooh, there we go. Perfect test subject right here. Now the bus has 2500 HP and I believe it's got either 3 or 4 chances for you to get batteries, radiators, or engines out of them. So this is going to be a good test to see how many total resources we can get out of it. Now it does go pretty quick still, so just keep an eye out. You'll see the resources just fly by on the right hand side of the screen though. So yep, 4 chances at the stuff, and we ended up with only a couple batteries, couple engines, and we did pretty decent on radiators, so not bad. And as you guys can see, the crafting components add up quick. We're already at 13 oil now, so love this thing. This thing absolutely harvests like a monster. Yeah, can't pass it up. Now, one you had mentioned about taking apart safes for the iron and steel and springs and stuff like that in them. Now that I have this, definitely will. Got to watch out with this car here. There's a mine next to it, by the way, in case you guys ever find this house. But yeah, now that I have this, I will definitely take apart safes more often. Normally, before I have this, I tend to avoid them just because of the fact that they take a while to. Ooh, wait, we didn't hit this one. Come on. No, damn it. Where's my rucksack upgrade? But yeah, they take quite a while manually to take apart, and with this you get a pretty decent return as far as the amount of resources you get back out of it. Same with these. These I tend to avoid until I have this, just because, you know, 1000 HP, and with this you actually get quite a bit of stuff. So 8 iron and 11 steel with this. So it does give a significant, where'd I park? There it is. It does give a significant amount more as far as resources go. But as you guys can see, we already got 6 batteries, so going pretty good. 16 oil. This definitely is the way to go if you're looking for crafting components or batteries, engines. We got 7 engines now and 9 radiators, and that's not too shabby if I do say so myself. So let's go. We can actually take apart one of these street lights here so you guys can see. These are a decent way to get steel if you need them early on. Now, normally you'd be doing this with a wrench, but with this, whoops, we actually gotta go higher. There we go. So now with this, you do get a little bit more resources out of it. So you have 5 steel and 25 electrical parts. So definitely a little bit more out of it. And we can go ahead and do the next one here as well. There we go. And 5 and 23 this time. So pretty good amount of resources you get out of that. And it's definitely worth crafting as soon as you can. I mean, for 4 car batteries to make the cell and a couple other parts, I mean, it's worth the investment for sure, because you will get the materials back in a very short period of time, and that's for sure. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Next episode, we'll probably go out and do a little bit more looting. I mean, we're gonna have a bit of time. We need to find ourselves the robotic sledge yet, or we need to buy one from the trader. So we're gonna take a look at the trader. Probably actually take a look at the traders off camera, just so I can check them out. And if there's nothing special there, then we can just skip it, kind of thing. But if there is, we'll just start the episode from the trader, and who knows what we'll find at the trader. And if we don't find anything good, you know, we'll just work on some questing and some looting, and hopefully find one looting. That would be fantastic. So anyway, that'll do it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. First and foremost, about the Horde base, the sledge turret, and what are your guys' opinion on this impact wrench? Now, I have not tried the impact driver from vanilla. And the main reason for that is the fact that the damn thing uses stamina, and it costs motor tool parts to make. So, I don't know. For me, I'll craft one when we get extra motor tool parts for sure, but it uses stamina, so it's like, man, why bother when this thing is just an absolute god of a salvaging tool. So anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. But anyway, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you guys take the time to hit that like button. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you guys never miss out on any videos. And one last thing to comment on is I've been checking out a mod. If you guys want to see me play another mod playthrough on here, do another series of a different mod, let me know in the comment section down below, and we could possibly take a look at that by the end of the week. So anyway, thank you guys again so much for being here, and we will catch you for the next video.